This is the funnest night ever!
Yeah, quit yanking our anuses!
Two people get together, do something social, have a few drinks, yada yada yada.
It's called Two Brothers. Two Brothers. It's just called Two Brothers.
Welcome to Two Brothers. This is Edgar.
Listen, guys, if you're gonna...
Oh my god.
Don't be one of those people who spoils trailers, okay? Like the guy who did the Five Nights at Freddy's thing.
What a fucking moron.
What a fucking moron. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, we're not gonna
Welcome to Two Brothers. I am Alberto, and I'm
I already said my name.
whatever. And please like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on our socials. It's called Two Bros on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
I don't really care about the Facebook one, but you can follow us there as well. And yeah, so we just got done watching Guardians of the Galaxy 3 yesterday. We had to take a day to process everything. But I think this kind of fits nicely depending on when the last episode releases about us talking about Marvel movies and how like it's going a little bit downhill.
Yep.
Well, with this movie in particular, it looks like things are going back in the up and up.
Up and up.
At least for this one movie.
No, just like you said, yeah, specifically just for this movie. It's a great end to a trilogy of misfits of characters.
Okay.
And the beginning that we didn't know / we didn't think we were gonna like, but they grew on us.
What kind of fucking
And-
what is this that you're how
What do you mean?
This weird way that you're talking. It
What's wrong with that?
sounds like you're fucking programming your sentence after.
Yeah, I am. Ain't that what we all do?
No,
Yeah,
not unless you're fucking AI.
I'm an AI. It's not really me here. But yeah, how do you want to start this?
Well, let's first start with the fact that James Gunn is
The she's
gonna fucking carry DC after watching Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's start there. Anyone who's seen the Guardians movies know that they are probably some of the most solid ones from the MCU.
Yep.
Every time one would, with the first one and then the second one, like every time James Gunn came out with a Guardians movie or special,
Yeah.
knocked it out of the fucking park. And so I wasn't really worried about the third one. I didn't really see much of it. I saw the first trailer and then kind of just kept myself in the dark.
Uh-huh.
And I'm glad that I did, because this movie is fucking great. This is the reason why I love the MCU, why I love the Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it starts off really fucking strong, and it doesn't let up, honestly. It has a perfect blend of comedy and emotion. Every time you feel like there's a fucking punch to the gut, then you're also laughing. And it balances it really well. Like, James Gunn just knows when to fucking make you cry, when to make you laugh, when to make you tense, and like, oh, what the fuck's gonna happen next? Like, all of it is in here. So if you love Endgame, you're gonna fucking love Guardians 3.
I mean Infinity War, baby.
But yeah, but we're talking about like in terms of it coming to an end, closing of a chapter.
Yeah.
That's why I'm comparing it to Endgame. And of course you have to have seen the other ones. Don't know if you're an MCU fan and you haven't seen the Guardians, I think you're kind of crazy.
What are you doing?
What are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the fucking score was also really good.
This guy,
he knows when to pick the fucking music. Like
I from the with their cameos and like in different Marvel movies with the Guardians and Volume 1 and 2.
mm-hmm.
I was telling myself, this guy's running out of fucking 70s and 80s fucking music because he just throws them in there, right? So I was kind of like, what the hell is he going to have now for Volume 3. And it's they have some.
It's a blend of all.
It's a
of them.
blend now.
Yeah.
I was about to say, fucking finally, dude, because I feel like he was running out of music at this point, you know.
I don't know, dude. There's so many fucking good music that came out in the 90s and 80s.
I know, but
No,
like the big ones, like
Okay,
the big
yeah.
hits, you know. They just.
No, but
But yeah,
the Flaming Lips playing in the movie, that was like, that's a perfect fucking song. You know, Florence and the Machine in the end, like all the fucking songs that and then they
AC/DC.
You know, and towards the end they played was it Come Get Your Love, right?
yeah.
That was fucking like bringing that back. Yeah, like it's just fucking. That's where you go to see these movies for, is to listen to some great fucking music too. And the world building is at its fucking finest. You know, this is him at his peak. You know, he really knows how to pull you into these different worlds, with these different characters, and the relationship. Like, dude, this is how you know James Gunn's fucking nailed it. Like, the Guardians are the best that they've ever been since they first debuted in the MCU. You know, like, this is, when I was watching it, I was like, this is like the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Except James Gunn is showing people how it's fucking done. Like, that's the one thing I really love about James Gunn, is he knows how to balance relationships really well.
Dummy.
You know?
No, I said that because
You know, you didn't have to fucking say dummy. You could just
you. Because whenever our last recording that we did, we talk about what's going on with the Marvels, man. As a company, I mean, as the movies, even as comic books. We haven't gotten there yet, but I said there's like, I pointed out James Gunn, and I told you, you have to have a good writers and a good director to do this shit, and you get a fucking solid, or maybe a great fucking Marvel film, and that's what we got. And I was right with what I said. Like I like when we came out of the theater, yeah, you already said basically what I was gonna say. Like, there's a great blend of everything. There's a comedy, there's action, there's moments of like, I mean, yeah, you're gonna cry, and like you said, everything. It's a great fucking way to do that, you know. And yeah, I don't know. You basically said, like, even the fucking the villain was. Fucking, like, he was great, man.
The villain, High Evolutionary, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know him, and I'll be honest, I don't know who the fuck he is in the comic books.
Is he in the comic books? I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I doubt that most people know who the fuck he is. But James Gunn proving once again how good he is at just bringing obscure characters and putting them into the films. He put fucking Kang to shame, and I haven't seen Ant-Man, but from what I've heard from people who've seen Ant-Man, they said that Kang was really disappointing in that film.
Again,
you know?
what did I say? I think I said it too in the other way. It's because there's multiple of them. It doesn't have that same impact as if Thanos or what was his name? High Roller.
High Evolutionary.
Yeah, like it's one person, but he opposes like that fucking villainous like. You can tell, you know, like he's no fucking person to mess with, and that's what we miss. Well, Kang is like, you can get rid of him, but there's another one out there, type of thing.
Yeah.
So
we're not gonna talk about that.
I know, but that loses
yeah.
its you know, its mystique. Is the word? But okay, let's get to another thing that they hyped up and they didn't use. To me, I don't feel like they used them greatly. Adam to the Warlock, right? That's his name.
There's no 2 in the fucking name, but yeah.
Come on, they were hyping him up. I think was it Volume 2, and all this shit. You know, it would have been great to see him in the Infinity War or Endgame. I feel like he should have been in that.
No, there was already too many people in those movies, man.
So might as well have his ass in there.
No, because then people were going to be like, oh, they didn't use him in that movie either.
They didn't use him in this one.
Well, they used him more here than they would have if they put him in Infinity War Endgame.
But still, I feel like he didn't have a big role the way they were, teasing him and like.
I didn't find that much of a problem with him in the film,
But I feel like you can just take him out of the film and it still would have been the same.
No, like I agree,
Uh-huh.
but his addition to the movie also didn't hurt the film. If you took him away, whatever, and if you put him in there, it's also whatever. Is it disappointing? Slightly, yes, but like, you gotta remember the fucking focus of the film was the Guardians, not Adam Warlock.
But still, like, why the fuck did you tease him if you're not gonna, use him properly?
I feel like they're
Alright,
gonna use him more. That's for sure.
Hopefully,
That's for sure.
Well, didn't he join the Guardians in
Yeah.
that post credit
Yeah.
scene?
So
Okay, I'm just saying, like in the movie, all he did was like, basically he was just he would just crash in and that was it. That was basically what he would do.
yeah.
And every scene's like, come on, dude, what the fuck? Aren't you? I feel like you.
But one thing I will say is his introduction.
His
It
introduction,
did
yes.
make him fucking really, like, it showed how strong he was. He
Yeah.
defeated the fucking Guardians and with little to no fucking resistance, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
But after that, it's sort of kind of like he was just, I don't know. But it's also, he just felt like a character that didn't know what the fuck was going on. He was just doing what he was told, sort of, and he's
Yeah.
just bumbling, not a bumbling, but like a kid almost, But yeah, I mean, with that aside, I want to see what they're gonna do next, but it's gonna be really difficult to top it,
Uh-huh.
James Gunn is not gonna be involved anymore. So whoever picks up the mantle to do the next Guardians movie is gonna have a huge fucking task ahead of him.
You know who can do it? You know who can do it?
Why do you always talk like in promos, like we're in wrestling?
Yeah.
Who? Edward?
They're also two brothers.
Who, the fucking Russo brothers?
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, they can do it.
You want them to do the Guardians, not like an Avengers film or...
If James Gunn is not coming back.
Of course he's not coming
There you
back.
go.
He's done. I don't know if I want Russo brothers to do it, though. man, 'cause
Why?
Did you see the way that they handled them in Infinity War and Endgame? Like, they weren't that...
What do you mean? They were
Huge
great.
Were they, though?
Yes.
Everything
The fuck
everything was written by James Gunn, those scenes with Infinity War and Endgame.
So, like, what the fuck? What movie did you see? I feel like they did great.
James Gunn even said that he didn't like some of the things they did.
Oh, that's Marvel stuff for fucking kicking them out, right?
I don't know, dude. I don't see Russo brothers doing the Guardians movies.
To me, I know what I'm talking about, okay?
No, you fucking don't.
Oh, who
okay?
do you think then? Fuck him.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Whoever does do it is gonna have a huge fucking task to, complete there. I don't know why we're sitting here debating who's gonna direct it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that the next one is.
Well,
gonna
I
be
gave you a
interesting to see.
suggestion, Dick.
Well, I'm not Marvel, motherfucker. I'm not taking your suggestions.
But you're like, I don't think so. I don't like the way they.
Well, Eder, that's just my opinion, you bitch.
Fucking cockhead.
Can we get back to the? I feel like we got off a
Sorry.
little off the rails.
So
alright?
hold on, we were talking about. Okay, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Apparently, you've been fucking steering the ship.
I was gonna say, this is what a Marvel movie should be,
That's what I said too.
and whoever is working at Marvel, whoever's writing or directing the next one, take note, okay? Fucking see the older fucking Marvels and movies, and take note, my guys and women out there. Not being serious though, they should. And fucking, I don't know, we already talked about it over there, but come on, man, like. Lately, you guys have not been doing well with your movies and your fucking phases and who's gonna be the villain. Like,
Can I just say that you've been really a big hater of the MCU lately?
and you're not,
I am, but like you're really like outwardly hating on it.
because I love it, man. This is the movies that we grew up with.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
Come on.
no, I agree. Yeah, I think this is how it should be done. You know, but with that said, I think I don't know if I want to like. No disrespect. Like, this is how good Guardians was. Like, I don't really have interest in watching another Marvel film this year. I feel like this one was it. And I know there's going to be the Marvels film, which, yeah, you know, I'm not super interested in, but
Me neither.
it feels like this is how it they should do it, is like release maybe 1 or 2 every year. 3 maybe if you're doing something big, but 1 or 2 Marvel films every year.
We're not getting
is
something
perfect.
else, right? Is it all on TV?
I think the only show that's coming out this year on TV is the Secret Invasion.
And Daredevil.
Oh yeah, and Daredevil too.
But who knows? Maybe as we're recording, who knows if Daredevil or all the other projects that Marvel are working on, like there's a writer's strike going on, but I don't know if that's going to impact, production, but
Well, it certainly
see.
impacted Blade, that's for sure.
it sucks. But see, that one I'm really, really looking forward to. But now we got to wait.
Are you, man? There's been a lot of change in like writers and directors on that one. I feel, if anything, I'm a little worried about Blade.
Look what happened to the first Ant-Man, too. They had the same situation. It turned out pretty good. Huh?
Well, you're not wrong.
See? Like I said, Howard, it's all you need is a great fucking team behind it, man. And once they announce who it is, like who's behind in these Marvel projects, you feel like, okay, yeah, I can trust this director.
Well, look, full transparency, I do agree with you on that. Okay, it doesn't just apply to fucking movies; it applies to video games too. Like the team behind fucking Resident Evil, the reason why they fucking knock it out of the park is because they got a team that like works, people who communicate with each other, that shit. So the same should fucking happen with movies. Like
I don't want to
Marvel
cut you off,
films.
but that should be its own thing, because we're still talking about Guardians. I would say that like even the run time on it was, to me, seemed perfect, man.
Yeah,
I don't want it to stop. It was so fucking great. Like it was like a roller coaster. You kept going. Like I want to go on it again. Like that's how great it was,
Yeah.
But for fuck's sake, man, there's moments that you want to fucking want to cry because of the where the story's going. Like even the funny parts are great. Everything was great for me. I don't know, like to be honest, I didn't feel like there was not one thing that bothered, that I hated or needed to be cut out. What do you think?
You just had Adam Warlock.
Oh yeah,
Needed to be fucking cut
besides
out.
him, yeah. But besides that, I didn't feel like anything else.
No, I agree. I think everything was done pretty well. It's and I like that it didn't necessarily connect to the bigger, MCU. Something that we did talk about, like there not being enough like cohesiveness. But with Guardians, I feel like it's its own thing, and it didn't need to fucking connect to any of the other projects. So I liked that. That was pretty good. It was just like it was a standalone thing. It was like you're reading a comic book.
Yeah.
And those are when the movies are the best, is when it feels like you're fucking watching a comic book unfold before your eyes. That's how I felt about the second one too. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be fucking tough now for Marvel, because they've lost one of the best fucking people with James Gunn.
See, okay, never mind. We're like, this has to be the Guardians Volume 3 review. We keep
It's fine to fucking go off the rails a little bit,
but we kind of talked about all this shit in our last recording. So, what else? I don't know. Like, to me, it's great. I loved it. This is what I know, but I don't know what else to say.
Let's put a fucking grade on it then. Right now, I'm saying it's a fucking easy 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. It's a perfect score.
Hopefully, there's a kick-ass collector's edition coming out, or whatever it is.
trilogy collection.
Oh,
you
dude,
know?
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have not seen any of the other films, I urge you to watch 1 and 2 and then go watch 3.
And I urge you to go get the video game. I feel like that shit didn't get a lot of love last year. Go get it. Once you watch the movie.
I feel like
They
it came out in the
picked
wrong
it up.
time, dude. If it came out as the movie was going to come out, it would have fucking...
Sold like hotcakes.
Yeah.
But you can still get it. It's already out.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you
know?
can't fucking get it. I'm just saying it was a missed opportunity to release
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
alongside
But
it.
like right now, you can get it's probably like what $30-$40.
Yeah.
Fucking perfect game. We reviewed it. It was my favorite game of the year last year. What else do you want? It was last year, right? Or 2 years
Elden
ago.
Ring was your favorite game last year.
Elden Ring?
What came out last year?
Oh Jesus!
Last year was 20. No, yeah, it was. It was
What?
it was Elden Ring last year.
Then the year after
And then
that.
the year after before that was Guardians.
Okay, so yeah, so
Yeah.
2 years ago. I might play it again. That's how great of a game it is too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, pick it up, guys. And yeah, I was to watch the volume 1 and 2.
Oh, and the
3.
special too. The special is also great. The Christmas special.
But it's not Christmas though.
Well, no, but it's also necessary to watch it.
Oh yeah, but yeah. All right,
Um,
what else? What else you want to say, or that's it?
I mean, to be honest, if you're coming here wanting to fucking hear an in-depth like analysis of the plot, like we didn't even tell you what the fucking movie was about.
Well, let's do it
But-
quickly then.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna let's just talk about what it's about, not like beat by beat.
Yeah, go ahead.
But essentially, it takes place after Endgame. The Guardians have kind of been like in this weird fucking place. Star-Lord is like depressed. He's fucking drunk. And what it essentially is about is them trying to save Rocket after they get attacked by Adam Warlock. And each scene that revolves with Rocket, you can see his flashback
God damn.
and how he kind of
See,
his origin story,
Yeah, his
basically.
origin
That's
story.
what this movie is really about. And to be honest, I think there was a moment in the movie where Lila was talking to Rocket right when he was like, we thought he was going to die. And she was saying that this was your story all along. I feel like that was James Gunn telling the audience, but also saying that like this was always about Rocket.
yeah,
You know, that this was his story, and it was he was always going to be like the leader of the Guardians. So that's what really this movie's about, you know. And it's cool to see how like the first one was about like family, you know, and finding family with people and shit like that. And then the second,
one's about family again.
with like your father and shit like that. Relationship with your father. And then the third one was really about
Family.
no, it was about your getting to know yourself and learning to love yourself and being content with who you are and not trying to change things and change the world around you and being accepting of it, you know. So I had some really strong like messages, all three of them, you know, that I think everyone can take some of that with them. But yeah, it's and I know we were saying no, go watch the first and second one, and we're spoiling the third one. But like, fuck you, it's been a long time.
Well, we didn't really spoil the third one. We just gave the synopsis of it, you know.
Well, yeah, but it's the fucking best movie I've seen since Endgame.
I'll say it's
To
one
be
of the best movies I saw this year. One of the. Okay. Saw a lot to go through the years of the times.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it gets me excited to look to see what is going to come out later this year. I know we got Across the Spider-Verse coming out in a month, and I'm looking forward to that. I don't know about any other superhero movies that are coming out.
I think that's it
this year. The Flash, but we'll cross that road when we get there.
Yeah. Is that also coming in June or July?
July, I think.
Okay.
It'd be crazy to fucking release it during Spider-Man month. Essentially, that's what's gonna fucking be. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a short episode for sure, because we were just talking about the movie.
We just want to give our thoughts on it, you
but
know.
definitely go see it if you're a Marvel fan. If you've been up with the films, maybe you've been like us and we're like, I don't know if we're,
Yeah.
into this shit anymore. It reignites that passion for you again.
Yeah.
It's almost like going back to the comic book store after you're just like, I don't know, these past few issues haven't been great. You pick up that great fucking comic, and it's written by that writer that fucking is gonna fucking do great. That's what this movie was for me.
Yeah.
It's like picking up a fucking comic book, opening it up, and being like,
Where you left
fuck
off,
yeah,
basically.
dude. Like, this guy knows what the hell he's
Yep.
doing. I'll definitely fucking pay $10 again or whatever the fuck. That's how it feels like for anyone who's felt deflated after the first or the past few films. There's nothing sad about it either. It's like it's bittersweet. Like with Black Panther, it felt like
Sad.
because of Chadwick Boseman not being in it, and then like Ant-Man had its own thing with Kang, and there's controversies surrounding the actor. But with Guardians, it feels like just like, yeah, man, like I grew up with these fucking guys too, and I'm happy for, and I'm glad that they didn't really, spoilers, they didn't kill anyone off, but they all really got their own happy ending.
Yeah.
Just fucking rare to see in any movie, much less a fucking Marvel movie. So yeah, definitely go see it. It's a celebration
You know that scene
of the
in
Guardians.
in The Office where Andy's watching that movie? He's like, Sam.
Yeah,
That was me with Rocket right there.
me too, man. I fucking cried. Oh, and then seeing Nebula cry for the first time, and it's just, and then seeing Drax almost felt like he was gonna get killed a few times there too. It's just there was a lot at stake.
Yeah.
And it's something I haven't seen since fucking Endgame. Where it felt like no one's safe. And it felt like that in this movie. I was like, I don't know, maybe fucking Quill will die. He looked like he almost did. I don't know, maybe Drax will die. Like, everyone looked like they could have.
It's fucking, in the
bit
beginning, I thought fucking Groot died already.
Yeah.
Jesus, what? I don't know. He came back, Okay. Two
Um,
brothers, see you later.
So yeah, go watch Guardians. It's a great film. We'll be back. Maybe the next episode we'll talk about games because we've been covering comic books and like comic book related stuff. We did our Resident Evil 4 remake review, so go watch that as well.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with us? Disagree? Stuff like that.
Why you always have to say so weird?
Yeah.
You always like. It sounds like you're doing like a commercial or something. I don't.
Yeah, So what?
What?
Is that it or?
So what do you think of the guy who leaked the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer?
God damn it, dude! I don't give a shit about him. Okay.
Do you give a shit about the movie?
You can barely see what the fuck's on it.
I'm not talking about the fucking leaked trailer, dickhead. I'm talking about the movie in general.
I can't fucking. I don't give. Maybe I don't know. Depends. I gotta see the actual trailer. The trailer.
Trader. You
Trader
gotta see
Joe's.
the
I gotta
fucking Trader
actually
Joe's.
see the trailer.
Five Nights at Trader Joe's. That's the next fucking. Yeah, there's a lot. Oh shit! Fucking Carl Urban's gonna be Johnny Cage, guys.
It's rumored.
They said it's in the final talks. Okay, what do you think that fucking means?
No, he's only Butcher from The Boys.
You don't see him as Johnny Cage? Oh, fucking be serious, dude. Are you don't see him as Johnny Cage? Who the fuck do you see as Johnny Cage? And don't name a fucking wrestler like most of these people who've been fucking saying.
No. They're all fucking old.
Yeah, they are. But so is fucking Carl Urban, but I think he's going to kill it if he's fucking Johnny Cage.
I don't think so.
Andrew, please tell me that you're fucking with me right now.
I gotta actually see him as Johnny, if that makes sense.
You can't see him as Johnny Cage. You just watch The Boys. He's wearing fucking sunglasses sometimes.
Who? He doesn't wear sunglasses.
Yes, he does.
Not all the time.
I said sometimes.
Can we just,
Can we what?
end it already? Where it's
You don't want to pivot and talk about something different? You just want to fucking review the movie and just bounce?
yeah.
We're not even fucking... Can we just wait till it gets to the half-hour mark? All right, look, we only got 15 seconds left, and then we'll
That's
finish
it?
Yes, and then we'll finish. So, quickly, you got 10 seconds left. What do you think about the trailer of Five Nights at Freddy's?
I already told you can't see shit
what
on
do
it.
you think about the person who leaked it?
He's a fucking moron. What does NDA mean?
Okay.
No, tell me.